Welcome back. Today we're going to learn all about managing files and folders in computers. Computers often have files and folders. Some examples of them are down here. We've got Python files, you can have Word files, you can have pictures, PowerPoint files, sound files, movie files, videos, you name it, they're all there. Here are some inside Finder. That's the Mac version of my computer. And what we want to do is modify some of these nice little files. So I'll take it out of the way for now. So the first one I want to do, I want to see if we can copy a file. I have a file here which I have called Donkey. And inside Donkey, I have put the last song I listened to, which was Who Let the Dogs Out. Bad file, bad song, I know. Let's just close it now, shall we? I want to copy Donkey and make a second Donkey. I want the whole world to be full of donkeys. That is my new aim. So import shooter. I have to do that so I can do copying and moving and changing things to files. Then I have to put in OS so I can make directories and change things inside the computer. Now, once I've done that, that's the easy part. Now, I want to copy Donkey. So I say shootil and I will open brackets. So shootil.copy, then I open brackets, my mistake. So make speech marks here and I want to copy donkey.txt tells the computer is a text file, and I'm going to make Shrek.txt in there. It's a good film, Shrek, don't you think? If I now run this file, a new file will appear in here and in my Finder window, which has them sitting there together. So let's try it. Wrong one. Let's click on Files in Python, this file, go down to run. You can't see that, I'm sorry. It's done, it's finished. So scroll down. Oh look, Donkey and Shrek. If I look in Finder, we've got Donkey and Shrek.txt. Isn't that cool? I think it is. So, but I'm thinking, okay, that's nice, but it doesn't look very organised. What I want to do is I want to move Donkey and Shrek into the Princess directory, so it can be more organised. So I'm going to put down here OS. I want to make a folder. So os.make dirs, and I'm going to call my directory two sets of brackets there. Don't know why. I'm going to call my little folder Princess, and then I'm going to copy both Donkey and Shrek into Princess. So come back to shootil dot move this time, and I want to move them. So I select Donkey .txt, and I want to move that into Princess. So again, speech marks, Princess, and a forward slash. Now I'm feeling lazy, so let's not copy that again. Copy, come down here and paste, and just change this over to Shrek.txt. It's going to go into Princess. So, I used to organise. So, firstly I've got to copy Donkey and make Shrek.txt. Then I'm going to make a Princess. Then I'm going to put Donkey and Shrek inside her. But, before I do that, Shrek already exists, and this can cause problems to some computers. So I'm just going to delete that now. Which is refactor, but do refactor, it needs to make sure it's gone. But now if I look here, Shrek is gone. So let's press play and see if both these files move into Princess. There we are, it's all done. It says no complaints. So minimize that there. And oh look, we've got a nice new folder here called Princess, and inside it we have donkey.txt and we've got shrek.txt. Yay! How about that? Aren't we cool? Okay, so now though, I think to myself, okay, I want to get rid of Princess. I'm Lord Farquaad. I want to get rid of Princess, Donkey and Shrek, a whole lot together. How do I do it? Well, actually in Python it could be done in 2 lines of code. If only Lord Farquaad had bothered to learn Python before he made the film Shrek, the film would have been a whole lot shorter and simpler and better for Lord Farquaad. So firstly, to do it, you type import shootil. Then you just type below shootil.rm tree. So remove the tree, the directory and the files inside it, and we open the put brackets there, speech marks there, and we type in the name of the folder, which is princess. So if I run this file now, fingers crossed. Oh, I had the wrong folder right there, that's why. My mistake. Let's try this again. So delete. So find delete files, right click, run delete. Yep, it's gone, it's done. If I scroll down now, Princess has gone, and so has Donkey and Shrek. Oh, what a shame. Okay, but the last thing I want to show you how to do today is how to do multiple files on your computer, how to edit multiple files. So this is done in batches, and I know there's a folder here called batch. How about that? Now say you've got 4 files here and you think, oh, their names are awful, the names are wrong, I want to rename them something sensible, but 1, 2, 3, 4 anyway afterwards. How would I do that? Well, the answer is actually quite easy. Firstly, we need to import the OS library and the shootil library. If you have a comma in there, you can import 2 libraries at the same time in one line, just separate them with a comma. Would save you time in all this, I imagine. Then we want a counting variable, so count equals 0. We're going to use that to name the file, so it's pretty important. So now we say for fl for file, short version of file, in os.list dir, and the folder for these files is called batch. So speech marks and just type in batch. Okay, and that's the easy part. We're now saying we want to look at all files in this folder. So for fl, for files in this folder, we're going to go through each one of these files in a loop and rename each file as it comes. To do that, we need to make a copy of it. So firstly, to copy files, as we already know, which library do we use? Yep, it's shootil. It's not sure, it's shootil. And then we say dot copy. And then open brackets. And then we have to say what we're moving and where we're moving it to, and give it a file name. So we say OK, all files inside batch. So batch and /. So we say all files in there, and then we add on the file name. So if a folder is in the folder batch and it's a file which just is found as looping through it, we want to change it. But what do we want to change it to? Well, put a comma, and then we just type in the name of our folder. So we're going to say, I want to put it in batch again. So I'm going to put batch, and then what am I going to call it? I'm calling it Baja. The Baja men released Who Let the Dogs Out, so I think that's a good name for this one. And then I want to add onto it a number, because I can't create 4 files all called Baja. That will just confuse the computer no end. So I want to put the number in there. How do I get a number? Aha! We can use count. So I'm going to say print Baja, and then I'm going to add a plus to this. So this is all between this comma and this bracket. This is all one string, and I'm going to add to batch Baja the number from count. So count. Now, why wouldn't that work? Well, count is a number, and try and add a number to a string. What happens? It gets messy. You don't want to know, believe me. Instead, I want to turn this into a string, into text. And how do you turn a number into a string? That's right, we use casting. So open str, count. So count is now going to be a number. So a number will now appear in here. Then we add on the ending of where it's a computer, where I like the file, and we'll name it .txt. There we go. So we are now going to name it a number. Rename the file in batch, call it Baja 01, 02, 03, 04. Except we won't. Why? Because count's here, but we don't increase count each time we go around, do we? How do you increase count? We all know this by now. We type count plus equals 1. So we're going to take the files, we're going to look in the directory of batch and go for all the files. We're going to take the file, we're going to rename it and put it back in this file as a bar file with a number straight afterwards. Ready to try this out? Well, I don't care, I'm trying it anyway. I'm excited about this, it might just work. So go to run. Well, it's all been done, so let's see what we got. Oh look, bar 1, bar 2, bar 3. And later, so that is how you handle multiple files using Python. Later, we're going to learn how to change text or modify multiple files in Python. But for now, this is what we're going to do. So good luck with the prep session and see you next lesson. Bye.